What's going on, guys? Laxo here. Just wanted to take a look today at the new update. Let's see here. Added. New travel season will be available soon. New shop, event shop, will be soon available. It's already in the game. Matter of fact, we have an entire, I believe it is the summer event. We have a new character as well. Besides Kazushini. A little late there, Oasis, but, you know, better late than never. We have a new event, the travel season. As you can see, I've already been on and checked it out. As well as I spent, what, 30 bucks to buy a couple passes here. So, we're going to go ahead, do probably 100 pulls, see what we can get. But first, let's take a look at the actual event itself. So, first, it's going to be a 12-day event. You are going to get 3 tickets each day. And those tickets are going to be spent on this tour challenge. You're pretty much just going to challenge 3 people. Which, honestly, I don't know why they are doing this. Just give us three pulls. Like, why do you make us fight just to get 3 tickets? It seems like a waste of time, and a waste of time on our part and their part for making this entire section of the event. But that's just my 2 cents. Nonetheless, after you complete that, you will get 3 pulls, and then you can pull for her, or you could pull, you know, for this. As you can see, let's take a look at the rewards here. I believe it's the same rewards as usual, and if it is the same rewards as usual, then you will not be guaranteed shards every time you pull, which I think is a ripoff, especially when you are paying 3,000 jades per 10 pull. So, I don't know. Call me crazy, but I think that's crazy. Anyways, as you can see, we got some goodies here if you spend a certain amount of points. Nothing super crazy until you get to about the 200 range. Then you get a War Soul. This is War Soul of Travel. Increase crit resist chance of all allies 5%, including characters in the bag. Okay. And then if you go even further down, that's when you get to the 400 range, which is a little crazy. Then you get this War Soul. Increase the character's attack by 1,500 plus 12%. Attacks deal 20% additional damage to targets with dot effects on them. That is pretty gnarly. However, it gets even more crazy, because then you have to go down to 600 pulls. And then you get this War Soul. Increase the character's HP by 15,750 plus 12% and reduce all damage received by 10%. The first time the character's HP falls below 50%, damage received is reduced by 25% for 2 seconds. This effect cannot be dispelled. I don't know what it means by 2 seconds. Is it after they fall below 50%, then 2 seconds of consistent damage? Like if it's a rage attack, then the damage is lowered? I don't know what that means. They could mean 2 rounds. That would be more along the lines of how they, you know, of how time works in this game. But as far as just 2 seconds of time, that I don't understand that. Anyways, if you don't plan on spending pull 600 times, which is an equivalent to what? 180,000 jades, which is equivalent to what? $2,000 or something like that. I don't even know. Then you could just come over here to the souvenir shop. Souvenir shop, you could buy these second 2 War Souls here. As you can see, you can buy them multiple times. So that gives me the assumption that they're not character War Souls. They are regular volatile war souls. So I am going to try and get this one. I don't even know if I'm going to pull 220 times, but I'm going to attempt to get this one. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look. Actually, no. Let's just jump right into the pulls here. I got 100 pulls at least coming your way. Let's get started. So we got a 2 and a 5. That is 7. Two. Okay. Oh, that's a good amount. We got 14 on that one. Now I'm going to start getting into jades here. Got 9 there. Okay. Did they make it so you can get shards on every pull? Well, so far I've gotten shards on every pull. So far so good. Ah, there it is. The first time we get wrecked for more appropriate terms. Alright, 10. That one is pretty good. Alright, I need 70 to pull her, so let's see what we're at here. We are at 54. Okay, a little bit more. I want to at least pull her for this video, so hopefully I don't eat too much into my jades. Alright. We got 15 on that one. Great pull on this one. Okay. So, with that being said, I am done with that. How many times did I pull? Oof. 110. I believe that number is correct, so that's not too bad. It took me exactly 110 pulls to get her. Because I had 1 jade, or 1 shard of hers, from spending $1, and yes, so it took me exactly 110 pulls to get her. Exactly 110. Again, because I did this thing right here, spent $1, and I got that. So not bad. How many jades am I going to get back here? Alright, not bad. I'm down to 33k, so essentially I spent 17k to get her. And, of course, 30 other pulls, so not terrible. How many of these tokens did I get? 35. That's actually pretty good, too. So that means I can get couple of things here. Oh, yes, we haven't taken a look at the shop yet. Let's go ahead and take a look at the shop here. Over here, it's the event shop. We have past characters from special events and their weapons, of course. These are a little bit more than usual. These are equivalent to what you would pay for the character, or the new character now. So, yes. I actually might get some Eisen shards just to get Eisen to 6-star. So, that might be something I do. Anyways, let's take a look at her now. Alright. Halibel. Need to take a screenshot here. That will be a thumbnail, I believe. Actually, let's get it without the words. There you go. Looks like we have all of her bonds, so that is convenient. Alright, so her bonds aren't too bad. Double HP is not usually what you want to see. Double HP is not what you want. Okay, so we have 4 HP bonds and 2 attack bonds, which is unfortunate because she is an attacker type character. Speaking of her, let's go ahead and take a look at her skills here. Alright, Mastery Skill. Deals damage to a single enemy. This attack does 12% increased crit chance and deals 12% increased crit damage for each stack of bleeding on the target to a maximum of 60%. That's pretty gnarly. That's going to be a lot of damage. If you can get that, match that up with Nell and maybe other characters like Byakuya or something, then that's going to be disgusting. Alright, Rage Skill. Deals damage to an enemy column and inflicts all targets with wound for 2 rounds. Steal 10% of targets attack for 2 rounds. Okay, steal 10% of targets attack for 2 rounds, not to exceed 15% of Halibel's own attack. After weapon awakens, damage is greatly increased, and this attack deals 8% additional damage for each stack of bleeding on targets to a maximum of 40%. Wound. Take 40% increased damage when bleeding. Wow! Whew! That's pretty gnarly. Let's see here. After the weapon awakens, greatly damage increased. Geez, that's gonna be a lot of damage, in my opinion. That's gonna be pretty nasty. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at her passive. When you get her to 4-star, this is after you've already spent 70 plus 80, so 150 shards or pulls on her. You will get this skill. Alright, Halibel has increased damage rate. After Halibel uses the Rage skill, she inflicts targets with 2 stacks of bleeding for 2 rounds. Okay. Just the targets. The first time Halibel's HP falls below 50%, she gains a buff that reduces incoming damage. 60% for 2 rounds restores 1000 rage and 20% HP when it expires. That is actually pretty good. Matched up with the Warsaw that reduces all damage for 2 seconds. Again, don't quote me on that. Quote Oasis on that. That could be nice. That could be 60%, then an extra 20% on top of that. That could be pretty nice. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at her talent here. Increase the damage reduction rate of all female characters by 1%. Okay, that's not bad. Up to 3%. Again, not too many people are going to be getting that except for probably the higher up whales. So, let's go ahead and take a look at her... Where's it at? Her Heroic Warsaw. Increase the damage rate of all characters by 3%. Increase the character's HP by 100% PvP mode. Okay, so that's pretty good. Increase the damage rate of all characters by 3%. That's not just PvP mode or anything else. That's all characters' damage, period. So that's pretty good. That is pretty nice. Anyways, let's up her just a pinch here. Let's get her to blue, actually. As you can see, I don't really use potions too much. I had 65,000 potions. And about 15,000 of the 30k XP potions. Also gold. I don't really use gold too much either. I have 208 million gold, so... I don't know, let me know if you have any problems with gold. I haven't really had any problems in a while, so... I mean, it's pretty nice. It's pretty nice not having any problem with gold. Let's see how much it costs to get her all of her skills up here. Alright, so just 3. I'm at 208 mil. Alright, 208 to 195. That's about 13 mil. That's not bad. 13 mil. And it's only going to go probably double as soon as either of the 3, so 26 million if you have her at 6-star. Remember that, 26 million just on that. Enhance. A little bit more. I doubt I can get it a purple. Although I haven't leveled up anybody in a while, so... yeah, it's just not going to happen. Actually, you know, we got a rebate. Let's do it. Usually I don't like to spend jades on energy. I really don't. I think it's a waste. But just for you guys, I'm going to get her to purple flat. Just so we can toy with her a little bit. Alright, green it is. So I have her at about 60k. That's actually pretty good compared to some characters, with only 3-star. Let's go ahead and take a look at her here. So, crit chance is at 30% with no boosters at all. Crit strength is at 9%, no boosters, and damage reduction rate 21. You know what? That's actually not too bad. So I can essentially get her an extra 30% crit chance. So I can get her about 60% crit with a War Soul. So that's not bad. Plus, she does a ton of crit damage. And then on top of that, if I can have her crit a lot on top of a ton of crit damage or crit strength, then she could be pretty nasty. So, is she going to be good? We'll find out. I'll mess around with her a little bit and get back to you guys. I'm not super thrilled with her. I don't think she's bad. I'm not super thrilled with her. But it's a heavy price to get her. Anyways, you guys, as per usual, if you haven't subscribed, feel free to subscribe. I would appreciate it. I will come out with more videos in the future. I actually have another video where I'm going to mess around with Kazushini. And any questions, feel free to hit me up in the comment section. And once again, you guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one.